Welcome, y'allers, to another episode of Fandom Station. I'm your host, Maverick, and this is my co-host, Evil Deeds. Today, we're finally getting back into another episode of DanMachi, Season 5. It's been a minute since the last one, probably about like 2 to weeks, you say, Evil Deeds?
Yeah, about 2 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We got it. Nah, it's been 2 weeks, I think.
Do you still remember like what happened?
In the last episode?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well,
It was Hogney's betrayal episode.
Yeah. What about I was talking about like the last 2 actually.
Well, the episode when we returned, it was pretty much about the 3 new gods that came in and the return of Ryu, who defeated Hogney. And, revealed that she had the skills of her dead friends and that she rejoined her familia. And the next episode was more centered around defeating the Gullivan brothers, and Mamma Mia came back that episode too, I think, to help defeat Ottarl with Ryu and Bale.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Also, I guess it's just that, like, if you don't remember, I think at this point the only people left on the Hestia Familia side is just the Hestia Familia. Everybody else has been pretty much taking on action. I think Hestia is the only one left.
No.
Who else?
There's not. Who's the god with the bow? Does he use the bow? He has black hair, I think.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. There is. I was gonna that, and that's not why I think that. It's just because I remember Anya or Anna. Is it Anya? Yeah, I think it's Anya. Anya, she's not in the Hestia Familia, so yeah, there is other people besides Hestia Familia. But I'm not sure if it's just the waitresses or if there's anybody else. Oh, I guess Ryu too.
Ryu's, yeah, she's with her god, and they also had 2 other gods come in, but I have no clue who they sent to fight.
I think they were the waitresses. I think all the new people or all the new gods that showed up like partway through the fight were all just the waitresses, including Ryu because she's a waitress too. Can you feel that?
3 gods, 4 waitresses.
Yeah, it's like the four waitresses, like this team B, because they appeared last season too, and what kind of help out. I mean, it didn't do much.
Actually, no, it's 4. 2 cats, 1 human, 1 elf.
Yeah. So 2 cat people, 1 elf, and 1 human walk into a tavern.
Mamma Mia immediately puts them to work.
Yeah.
It's weird how Mamma Mia was supposed to be like a head damage dealer for the Freya Familia. But now it's just Ottarl.
I mean, I don't know. So far, she seems like she's pretty strong. Like she seems like she's just 1 tier below Ottarl. I mean,
she is,
yeah,
but it's like, it's like, because they talk as if Mamma Mia was like much stronger than Ottarl in her heyday, which could be true.
Okay. You're just guessing about. They have never implied that whatsoever. Like,
no, because Ottarl even talks about how Mamma Mia's gotten weak.
Well, she said, yeah, but he never said. He never says like you gotten weaker than me. He just like you gotten maybe weak, a little bit rusty.
Yeah, but that was obvious. There was a point in which she was stronger than Ottarl. Ottarl didn't come in.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm just saying. I feel like the level of strength.
Familia was at one point literally the head of the Freya Familia.
No, I'm just.
She had to be.
Okay, man, you're always misconstrued things. Every
single. Look at it.
I'm saying like.
If Ottarl
hold on. I agree with you, man. I'm agreeing with you.
So why did you do what?
Well, Can you kind of finish? All right, I'm trying to say I think the strength Ottarl has now is probably as passes any strength that Mamma Mia had. I'm not saying she was never stronger than him.
Alright, whatever.
My gosh, you just won't let me finish.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Either way, Mamma Mia used to be strong.
Yes.
But she doesn't. She's getting shit on right now.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, it's surprising how few people was it. I mean, it's kind of impressive how far they are able to get even now. Like, it's like 4v1. It's like, even though it's a 4v1, I mean, it's still kind of impressive how far they would push him. Because I always suspected like Ottarl would be somebody
Hold
hold
on, let's get the news first.
News shouldn't take too long. You got any news before I mention what I got?
Tutorial no Shita, the anime has the beta, the not open beta, the closed beta for the pre-alpha test of the game called The Hidden Ones has come out, and I enjoy it.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I've seen a little bit. It seems pretty cool. It seems pretty cool. It's like a Chinese based on Chinese comic book, like a manhwa or something.
Yeah, okay. I think so.
Okay, or manhwa, you gotta put the emphasis in the.
Hua.
And okay, so the first thing is just let me know if any of these pique your interest. Record of Ragnarok series gets a smartphone game. Okay, it's called.
Whoa.
It's called Record of Ragnarok, the Day of Judgment. So it should launch in the spring. Okay. Next, Monster Hunter Wild.
Is it a gotcha?
You know it's gotcha. What are you talking about?
Yeah, damn right.
Anyway,
I'm probably good.
Bro. Monster Hunter Wilds games proof of a hero trailer preview story ahead of release. So I think this game has already came out by now, hasn't it?
Monster Hunter Wilds?
Yeah.
It came out today. So, yeah.
Okay. So so this trailer just previewed the story before it came out. Next, Shinichiro Watanabe, Mappa's Lazarus anime's English trailer reveals April 5th premiere on Toonami. So this is pretty cool. The way it's animated, it makes it look like a blend of like, I want to say it kind of reminds me of the Boondocks in a way. It's clearly meant for like American audiences in a way, like, but at the same time, like you can tell like it has a lot of Asian influences to it as well. Like, did you know the Boondocks was made by a Korean studio?
I did not know they were Korean.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Mappa, so it's very different. But like the character design it looks like a Western cartoon in a way. I'm not sure if this is intentional or is just this like a lead animator's distinct style or whatever, or maybe because it's like old and it reminds me of like or maybe it's like kind of like older styles. It reminds me of like something like Cowboy Bebop or Trigon, which showed up a lot on like American television and kind of influenced our shows, vice versa. I don't know, but it looks cool. Have you heard of this anime, Lazarus?
No, maybe, but not frequently.
Yeah, it hasn't came out yet. So I don't know. It's one of those Adult Swim. I feel like Adult Swim comes out with like one anime per year that they like produce. Like, because I remember there was Lazarus. I mean, before this one there was
Under Ninja.
I was about to say, wasn't it Cowboy or what was it called? Ninja Cowboy?
Ninja Cowboy. It was Ninja Cowboy.
Yeah, why do you say Under Ninja?
It was another show that came out around the same time.
Then there was there was Blade Runner too. I remember they came out Blade Runner, Black Lotus, I think it was called. And then there was another one called like Fina the Pirate Princess. So yeah, those ones seems like they come out.
They did Fina?
Yeah, have you seen that one?
I was going to watch it. Because it was like, so it was a historical drama apparently.
Yeah. I was going.
And it looked interesting.
You know, I was going into. I watched a few episodes, like I think maybe like 4 or something, and I was going to it thinking it was gonna be about pirates, and it ended up being about ninjas who just happened to be in the Caribbean. Next thing, Bleach Rebirth of Souls game second opening movie teases more characters. So I'm not. Just in case you don't know, I'm not gonna go into what the characters are exactly because they're kind of spoilers. But it just has a second opening, which is cool, and then shows more characters. And she could be one of them. Well, they already revealed Nariel way before this opening. And next, what's the last thing? You've read a little bit of this, and I've read way less. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman anime reveals more cast and Able 6 global streaming debut. So,
brother, a little bit. I am damn near currently caught up.
No, wait. I mean, it's not originally in manga, so like. You cop to just the manga. You almost cop to the manga, and it's like a light novel. So
I read all the light novel too.
Okay. But anyway, that's all I have for news. We can get into the episode review now, and this will be our review of DanMachi season 5, episode 14, Anherier, the Warriors of the Goddess. So before we really get into it, what were your like initial thoughts going into this episode? Like, it's been like 2 weeks.
Okay, I don't like him. Allen's a bitch.
Allen?
Heidan brought himself back slightly. I still don't like the part of it. I still don't like that. But he has redeemed himself.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You know what?
Allen? Fuck Allen completely.
I don't know. Maybe just because I like unlikable characters, but I don't mind that, and I think he's all right. Like not like all right, like I want to go like go hang out with the guy.
My sister continuously gets into danger. Let me just kill her so I can stop the danger from getting to it. Yeah, that's fair.
It's like
actually that's completely fair.
I don't know. I've seen worse, and I don't know. I find the contrast interesting. It's like. He's not because he's obviously he could kill her, but he's not. He's like saying he's saying the opposite.
He literally just said he was going to try at the end of the episode. What do you mean?
I know what I'm saying, but he's not. He's saying the opposite of what he really wants. This is basically he's just saying.
Brother, he did a special move that even Hockney wasn't ready for. He literally started chanting, and Hockney wanted to stop the chant before he finished. Way
before now. I don't think he is. I mean, like way before the fight that even happened, she was fighting him 1-on-1, and like she's good to fight, but I think if he really wanted to, he could have already killed her way faster than this. Like I mean, I don't know. I just like the dynamic. I mean, I just like that aloof character dynamic. I don't think it's like the characters makes the character likable. It's just like I don't know, like it reminds me. I don't want us to give out any names because like it could be contentious, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that kind of character. But what was I gonna say? But anyway, the Hidden and Hagen conversation was interesting because like I remember we had a conversation before that sounded a lot like this one. Do you remember that one?
No.
You remember when I talked about how I didn't like Hidden because I feel like he should have like spoke up sooner and wait until now. It's like I don't know, seemed kind of contrived.
You're mad at Heidan for speaking up late, but not Allen for trying to kill us. You know what?
No, wait. Why don't I say I'm not mad? I'm not mad at anything. It's just a show. I'm just looking. I know.
I'm saying.
No, I didn't say I disliked his character.
Never mind.
I'm not saying I dislike his character. I'm just saying it's weird it's weird to say like you dislike something or you like something when it's like a character can have a bad trait, but it doesn't mean you think it's like it's like Silk Code and like Arcane. Like he's terrible. Like he's like a terrible like crime lord, but at the same time he's like an incredible character. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but so anyway, I that's what I disliked about him in quotation marks about Hidden was like I feel like he could have spoke up sooner instead of like going and do this elaborate betrayal at the very last moment. And then Hidden kind of says what I was saying, but to like Hogni, it was weird. I was like, it was like almost what I was saying verbatim, but like about how somebody needs to speak up and like and tell like Freya about her father love or whatever. You know, it's like somebody needs to like knock Freya into her senses. But Helen doesn't think it can be him. He wants it to be him, but he doesn't think it can be him. And I was like, oh, I remember I said like, I don't know, I think it could have been Helen if he was that kind of person.
I don't know, man.
You forgot the whole conversation.
Yeah, because Hedon and Hackney, the Gulliver brothers, and Ottarl are all there out of a sense of loyalty because she saved them from
from
whatever situation they were in. Like it's the same as I told you that day too. Like she's a god to them. They don't. That's the whole reason that he eventually just has to come to terms with it. She is a god.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
She saved them from their plights.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point.
Unfortunately, wouldn't want to correct her, but it's come to a situation that they have to.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Like, it's at the same time, it's like if he was that type of person who could see her as more than God, then he could be that one that Bill is. But because he can't see her that way, can't see her as anything less than one, he can't be that person. But if he was, I'm just saying, if he was able to do that, then he could do it himself. But he can't. But he just can't. They can't. I don't know what they idolize her too much. So they can't speak with her like it's just like a friend or something. But anyway, that's just that part. And I mean the rest of it, like I mean there's we kind of talked about it a little bit before, but you have the fight between Allen and Anya continuing, and we get a little bit of like Bite in there too, who basically told, I'm not sure what his connection with Allen is, but he basically just says what I said before, like Allen's just playing, giving her the cold shoulder, just to keep her safe by distancing her from him, and so because he thinks she's weak and doesn't have the strength to keep up. All the while, yeah, he is. And then I mean, after that we get back to I'm not sure what part of the episode this happens in, but you have Lily. Wait, who's healing Lily again? Who's with Lily again?
Who's with who?
Lily, like the Lily Ruka.
Oh, how do you?
Harahime, yeah, you're right. Harahime is with Lily.
Harahime.
So she gives
Harahime.
Yeah, Harahime.
Wait, isn't it Harahime or is it Harahime?
You're right. Harahime. Now I'm confused. Harahime. I think it's Harahime. It's Harahime, not Harahime. So Harahime is with Lily Ruka. I think she's healing her. I'm like, it's hard for me.
I don't know. I don't think she has healing. I think they're just literally just chilling.
I know.
I think they're just cooling.
You might be right. I can't remember.
Because Lily was hurt as fuck.
I can't remember if she has healing or not. It seems just like if she was a healer, that's what she would be doing in this situation.
Yeah, because her main thing is the level up.
Yeah, but like I feel like
I don't remember hearing anything about like a healing.
Yeah, but like same time, like I think you undervalue healing.
Oh no, healing is goated, but that don't mean she has to have.
No. She's not healing her. I think she's just like
just laying there.
Yeah. So Hestia, I'm not sure if this happened before or after, but Lily gives like one last order, where she like says like all we need to do is take Freya's flower. Anybody who can get up, go to like the east, and take a flower, and you need to see about the battlefield. Like all of them are decimated, like they're all thrashed. But and Wealth, including Wealth, but he's like the only person who actually responds to the order and gets up out of his own blood and starts walking like slowly in that direction, I guess, which was a cool moment. I'm not sure if it's gonna pay off at all, but like it was a cool moment.
And everybody else's defense, Wealth lost to Allen. Allen's a bitch ass nigga. Everybody else lost to some character that actually does damage. Like the vast majority of people lost to Hackney. Like, it is insane how many people Hackney just absolutely dogged in his corner of the map. Hackney fought, like, at least, like, 50% of the main forces.
Okay, I think you're exaggerating.
Eric,
I think you're exaggerating. I was gonna say like
maybe a little
I was gonna go
maybe
agree with like to like 10 or 15%. Like it's like
because majority of like the strong people did end up fighting Hakumen. I think Allen went after the gods, and before that he only fought redhead Wealth. Hayden didn't fight nobody because Hayden was just waiting. The healer didn't really fight. She fought like 3 fodder characters.
I mean, she didn't want to take anybody down. It was more like she would just keep on healing, and she was like impossible to take down herself.
Yeah, the Gullivan brothers didn't really come into play
speaking of that hero,
I mean, they did whoop ass. They didn't really come into play until after all of it.
Yeah, speaking of hero, I think her name was like Heath, like just the most extra person this whole. Like I was about to say most extra person this whole season, but then I remember Freya was a person. I was like, okay, I was like, never mind.
Like she's like a step below for you. A step below for you.
Yeah, a step below because like it was like, yo, it's not that serious. It was like.
She did absolutely nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
Then again, Hayden kind of shut her up. But it was... I was very confused on what happened to the Gullivan brothers. Like, I know what happened to them, but I thought the tournament was no killing. And then the last Gullivan brother, when he was like, Freya did this for me, and I was like, brother, why are there souls around you? Are they dead? Have y'all been getting killed? And I just thought y'all were getting hurt the entire time.
I don't think anybody was dying. But like, did you notice he had like a really deep gash on his on one eye? I was like, did he lose an eye?
They all had they all had like pretty serious injuries. Wealth had like I don't know what happened to Wealth, but I know my boy. I was gonna say head on. Dark Elf. Why did I forget your name now? Hogany. Hogany had some fucking slashes from Ryu.
Yeah,
like, Hogany had cuts in his chest.
That character was like the only one when the Golden Bullet. He was like the only one who I was like, yo, this guy might actually have permanent damage. Like that, like you can't just like heal an eye back to like tip top condition.
Honestly, with their healers, you might. They heal their people back to death daily. Their healers might be able to.
Yeah, they might be able to. I mean, I'm trying to think. The worst injury we've seen somebody get healed from is when Bell lost his arm in like season 4, and that was with Mermaid's blood. So I'm not sure if it can heal. Like,
because the only requirement is that they can't be fully dead. Like they can be close to death, but not dead.
But we never seen like somebody lose like a body part and then it came back though, like fully.
Didn't you just say he lost his arm? Oh, you talking about like regeneration?
Yeah. We haven't seen that yet. We've seen somebody get brought back from death, but that was like by the best like mage in all of Orario, and that only worked like that was like the first time it ever worked. But yeah, I digress. We also get a little bit while we're here. We might as well go into like got a little bit of backstory for, I guess, like all the main the main people. Like
I will say, because we talked about this earlier, but I'm pretty sure Hogany and Hayden are from the same place, and that's cool.
I mean, yeah, they kind of say verbatim. They like Hogany's like, don't you remember how she saved us from the island where we were just killing all the time? Something along those lines.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's.
It also made me think if Ryu was from the same place and she just left earlier or something. But
I don't know. Kind
of. I didn't think about the fact that both of them are elves, because Hidan doesn't really. I feel like it doesn't show Hidan's ears a lot, even though it probably does.
Kind of reminds me.
Like you can easily tell Hogany is.
These two kind of remind me of Sonic and Flashy Flash from One Punch Man. And like in that island is like the island is kind of like their ninja village. If you know, you know. Think about it.
Lucky Flashy Flash. Oh wait, I forgot you're caught up. Or no, you're majority caught up.
No,
you're not fully caught up.
No, I am caught up.
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, you know, Ninja Village, right? How
we haven't gotten a new chapter since that one. It's a lot. We haven't got any
Like,
chapters.
you know how Ninja Village, how it works. It seems like that is kind of where they came from.
I don't know. The Ninja Village is weird though, because the Ninja Village, I don't think it was supposed to be that way at first.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Even though it was, because I'm pretty sure even Sonic and Flashy Flash said that the village changed. Like,
I don't know. I feel like it was always a terrible place. But anyway, this island sounds like that. It seems like, and then you have the Golden Brothers backstory, where I guess it kind of. I mean, this kind of same thing as what we see from Ottarl, where they were just poor on the streets, or it seemed like, I don't know, something like that. And I was gonna say, there's a lot of phrase getting all the people from the trenches, like straight from the trenches. Like I'm not like the first time it's like kindness. Second, it's like coincidence. And third, it's like this is a method. Like this is how she gets people.
the method. The only person that wasn't pulled in that way was coincidentally the one person I hate, Allen.
No, he was definitely pulled. He was definitely pulled in the way. We just didn't see that part yet.
No, Allen said that he didn't come to Freya because of some reason like that. Allen said he came to Freya for power.
No.
Everybody else came to Freya because that was.
No, he's exaggerating. They were probably too like.
How are you gonna say he's exaggerating?
No, they're probably two they're probably two street orphans. Freya found them, and she's like, "No, I came to her." Like, no, she probably found him in an alleyway or something. Like all the rest.
Because when we saw Allen and her, well, I guess we didn't see the younger them. But when
I mean, you could be right, but I'm assuming that like when he means he came to her, it means like she offered him she gave him an offer and he followed the offer.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with the fact that he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that. But yeah, I mean, we see Allen use his new spell, but anyway, let's get back to the main deal. Ottarl versus Ryu versus Mamma Mia versus. I think that's it. Yeah. Wait, I feel like it was a fourth person, but I guess that's
Ottarl, Ryu, Mamma Mia, and Hidan.
And Bell. And then
Hidan and Bell.
And then Hidan shows up later. And then Hidan shows up. Yeah, they're like struggling to fight. And at one point, I'm not sure. I think Ottarl basically defeats all of them, like Ryu, Mia, and Bale. But
he pretty much does.
Then Hidan shows up and he shows off he's been practicing to use the spell with people, so he can pinpoint accuracy. He can use it with pinpoint accuracy, like his like lightning
yes
arrows.
Yes and no. He said he developed that version specifically for him because it was like
that's what I meant.
He covered the sky with lightning arrows.
Yeah.
But he said he gave up because he couldn't use it with, or he couldn't find people to use it with. But now with Bale and the crew here fighting him, he can just reuse it. Huh?
Oh, it's less like he gave up. It's more like he just couldn't find anybody, and yet it's like now he can. It was like he just had this in his bag for this time when he can find some people. See, like, and all it is just him. He has the ability to use all these arrows while hitting his allies now. So this combination is enough to like put Ottarl on back foot, and then eventually like it's like it looks like he's going. It looks like
he got hit like twice.
Yeah, it looks like he took some heavy damage, and
he took a shovel hit to the gut. I don't know if I would say heavy damage.
It was moderate. It was moderate.
Enough damage for him to stop playing around at least.
It was moderate damage.
Because after that, he decides to go full beast mode. Literally.
Yeah, I was like,
beast mode.
I was like, are they really calling it that? Okay, all right. I mean, that is accurate. Yeah. But yeah, he goes beast mode, and then
immediately charges Hagane. Yeah. Or not Hagane, head on.
And then he just wipes the floor with them, and like
absolutely.
He wipes the floor with them so bad it changes the time. It goes straight to like sunset.
I was wondering about that too because I thought it was like some weird after credit scene, but no, it was like right after he did that. And I'm just like, man, how much did the day change? How long were y'all sitting there? But
that's pretty much episode. And the next episode is titled "Seer First Love." So, I'm not sure if you remember, but the first episode of this season was titled just Seer, and this episode. This is also the last episode, and it's titled Seer. But now it has the subtitle "First Love." Okay.
First Love.
And I feel like it's pretty.
We've been
it's pretty obvious.
waiting for Seer to come back for a while.
Waiting. I wasn't waiting.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. You knew she was gonna come back. You didn't know when she was gonna come back. It's been a while.
Yeah. Oh man, I know it's coming, but she's gonna get with. Freya's gonna get like the biggest redemption arc ever. They're gonna like.
No. Seriously, I said it at the start of the season. I'm gonna say it again. Kill Freya, keep Seer. That's the only way to do this.
Oh yes. So basically, keep Horn, who is Seer, because that's actually her name. So he's saying Horn is going to stick around, and Freya is going to is going to die or get imprisoned or something. I don't know.
So hopefully,
that's what you hope.
She's a fucking war criminal.
Well, I mean,
Freya cannot be redeemed in my eyes.
Why?
And it's the same for Allen now.
I mean, I don't know. I've always believed in redemption until like. With certain limitations, but I don't know. I hope she gets some punishment, like actual punishment, not like, oh no, you lose your familiar or something. You have to like live as a normal person. Like, oh my gosh, now I say that, I feel like that's definitely what they're gonna do, or maybe something. Yeah, I hate those kind of punishments. Like you didn't like once, like it's like always the kind of punishment where a villain is like, oh, you didn't want this anymore now that you're redeemed, so we're just gonna take this from you now. Like, that's not a punishment. They don't want that anymore. But, okay.
I hope something actually happens to her.
Yeah. Same.
I hope Seer is the only one left.
Okay. And I thought it's like the character, just like.
Or that.
Or
Seer and Horn.
I just hate when villains just get redemption arc and immediately all the past crimes are just forgotten.
You have been acknowledged of the mass murder of 5 million people.
Yes.
What?
Was that like what was that? That sounded like an actual what? So yeah, well, it's been so long, I almost didn't say it, but like, so what would you give this as a rating?
I give it a 7.
7?
No, 8. Allen almost brought it down to a 7. Allen, you don't know how much I started to hate that little fucker after this episode, man. But I give it 8.
8. I'm looking back. I don't know. These last few episodes, I've been kind of just going through the motions, maybe because all the hype has died down at this point. But it just doesn't. It's not hitting as hard as it used to. Is it just me or is it you too?
It's not, but at the same time, it's moving. It's not moving slow enough for me to hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's just like I'm not hyped for it. Like I remember, like even like I don't know, maybe at the very beginning, like this part, like 10 was like my hype was pretty high, and then like it's weird. Like once they got to the war game, I don't know. War game felt a little bit too formulaic. I think I don't know. It's just like how are we gonna end this arc with all these complicated emotions and like conflicts? We'll just do basically a tournament arc, or not really a tournament arc, more like just like a competition. We just do a competition, and then now sell it. Whoever wins, it sells everything. You know, it just seems a little bit too neat for me. What about you? Is that I don't know. Is that?
Because I was thinking about it, and I was like, I think it's nonsense that I'm just now, because I thought about it when I realized that it looked like the Golden Brothers died. Like, this is just a very intense game of hide and seek. Like, that's literally what this is. Like, except the person that's like, except for the hider, just does not care to hide because she pretty much can't lose.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they introduced war game concept, but it just seemed like this is such a big deal that it shouldn't be put on the umbrella of a game. You know, like oh yeah, the Freya Familia brainwashed like the whole town in order to get one person to the Familia. What's fair? Let's give them a chance to to have no repercussions for this with the game. You know, it just seems.
Yeah.
Uh,
It is a very weird.
Yeah, I did not expect this to end in a war game, bro. I didn't think that. I feel like this easily could have been.
I did, but like it's kind of like how they. It's just how they settle stuff in this
You're right.
world.
You're right. Maybe because it's just the second war game. I'm not used to it, and it's been a minute since the last one. And the last one had like, but even then, the last one was also the exact same as this one. Like the exact same thing was on the line, which was Bale. Like, you remember when Paulo wanted Bale on his
No,
in his familiar? Okay, that was a long time ago.
it was a while. 5 seasons deep. It was like what 3 seasons ago now.
Yeah, anyway, the war game though, even though what have you, how the war game started, I think the war game has been pretty awesome. Just like the hype was way down, and
What game was good?
nothing was more hype than like us trying to figure out what the deal with Freya was, and finally figuring it out like in episode 5 or something. Or actually, I think it was 4, which was a long time ago. But yeah, well, anyway, I just thought a breakdown was kind of necessary. Since this series has been pretty segmented, I don't know. Hope everyone can collect their thoughts and not, and the release schedule doesn't hamper everybody's opinions of the series too much, because I think it would be have been even better if it was just released all like in a row, but I think it's still good. So yeah, I'll give it all that to say. I'll give it a 10 too.
Good.
Oh.
Very long wait for the rating.
Yeah, I just remember I was giving a rating. But yeah, any other thoughts?
No, not really.
All right. Well, I'll see you on next one, travelers.
Adios.